Tuesday the 11th. But for me, it is, well, it is Tuesday because it's in the middle of the night, but it is still technically Tuesday. It is 2:30 in the morning right now, and my daughter is having a sleepover, and they are both very much awake still. And since she's homeschooled, yeah, it is what it is. She doesn't get to have sleepovers very often due to the fact that she doesn't go to school, so she doesn't have near as many friends as she would like to. Anyways, I need my tweezers. Where's my tweezers at? Don't you hate when you misplace things? There they are. So, when like everything's a mess and it's crazy but you know where everything is still? Yeah, that's how it is for me right now. But then I went ahead and organized everything because it was literally driving me insane. Even though I knew where everything is, I really, really cannot stand clutter and unorganized. Like, it just drives me bananas. And so after I got caught up on all my orders, I decided I'm going to take some time and spend cleaning all my area, my work area, and my diamond painting area, and all that good stuff. Excuse me. And so I did. And I got, it's super neat, super organized. And I got a new drawer system because my other drawer system was broken, which it was driving me crazy because the drawer that I got into the most was literally always off of the hinges, so it was always falling. And yeah, it drove me crazy. But anyways, I got a new system at Michael's. It was 70% off. And then I had a 20% off my entire order coupon. So it was super, super cheap. So I got everything reorganized and put in that. And so now I'm still trying to remember where I put everything since I kind of moved some stuff around. Yeah. I'm just putting some new wax in my pen here. I have not had to put, so today is Tuesday, as I said. I have not had to put new wax in my pen since Saturday. With the new stuff that I was telling you guys about, the Nacho Mama's mud or wax, or I think it's mud. I think it's Nacho Mama's mud. But anyways, so yeah, I'm just now having to put some new wax in there, and yeah, so it lasted a good while. Anyways, so this is gonna be not like a traditional whip and chat. It's not gonna be long. But I figured, hey, while I'm talking to you, I might as well get some diamond painting in. So, on Saturday after my live, as I always tell you guys, that I jump on over to Jeremy Fryer, which is JTMJ Crafts. I always jump over to his live and, hang out and do some more diamond painting and whatever. Anyways, we were all talking and, kind of encouraging each other, and there was some people in there that wanted to, or were talking about making a channel, but kind of didn't know if they wanted, if they had the, self-esteem to, I guess, maybe, or the guts. I'm not really sure what it was. But anyways, we all were kind of encouraging, and said person decided she would start a channel. Anyways, we were all talking, though, about how to kind of grow our channels organically, and Jeremy was talking about how he, in the very beginning, the biggest mistake he made was by getting involved in a community that was a kind of a sub for sub type community, and once he got out of that and started doing actual content, he was able to then grow his channel the way he wanted to, and he was getting views on his videos and all that good stuff. So anyway, we were all just kind of talking about that, and Melissa, those of you that don't know Melissa, she is Nana of 7 Crafts, and she had the idea to do a group which would be you know, whoever wanted to participate, and we were going to do 7 videos in 7 days. So basically, every day for 7 days straight, we were going to put out a video. So whoever wanted to kind of jump in on this was able to. So a group of us kind of got together and decided, yeah, let's do it. We decided we were going to do it this week, so we are doing it. I'm excited because not only am I getting, you know, a little bit of a fire under my butt to put 7 videos out in 7 days, because I don't usually do that. You know, I have steady videos usually, but I don't think I've ever done 7 videos in a row that I can remember anyways. So not only do I get to have a fire kind of lit under my butt to get some content out there and be creative and all that good stuff, but I get to have some new content to watch from my other creators that I love to watch and see grow. So it's a double win. I just hope that my voice manages the week because I have had kind of a sore throat today, and my voice kind of has been dying off and on, which is not unusual for me because I have really bad acid reflux to the point where, like, I had to be intubated in the hospital due to the fact that my throat swelled closed, and I had to get a tube down my throat. This was right after my daughter was born, and I decided I didn't need antacids anymore, thinking because I had her it would just go away. I was very wrong. Anyways, they said I basically did damage that's irreversible in my throat, and so I lose my voice quite often. But it's been kind of hurting, like more of like sick kind of hurting, but I don't have a cold or sick any other way, so I'm not sure what's going on. But anyways, trying to rest my voice when I'm not making a video. That way I can manage to get through the 7 days because I really, really want to. I'll just have to do some sign or some closed captions. You know, I'll be like, I'll write down everything I want to say. Just kidding. Just kidding. Wouldn't that be annoying, though, if you had to do that? Like, that would be hard. But there are people out there, actually, though. Like, there's a deaf community that has YouTube videos, and they sign their whole, sign all their videos. And I thought that was really cool. I've actually, I grew up with some kids that were deaf, and so I know quite a bit of sign language, and I haven't used it in a long time, really, but I started watching some videos and stuff, kind of getting back in the habit, because I think it's a good skill to know, because if there is somebody around you that's deaf, like, they can feel pretty isolated at times, and we have a couple people here in the apartment complex that are deaf, and every time that they see me, they get super excited because they know that they can talk to me, and, they can't talk to a lot of people in a normal conversation without having to, like, write everything down, because most people don't know sign. And so I just thought, I'm gonna brush up on my sign, so I've been doing that with some videos, which is kind of fun. I like it. And my daughter too. And she's also taking a German course online, which is really cool. She wants to learn how to speak German. Her cousins, my sister's kids, they all speak fluent German because they lived in Germany for a few years. So I think that's why she decided on German. And so I thought that was pretty cool of her that she wanted to do that. But anyways, like I said, this is going to be somewhat of a short video, kind of a whip and chat, but not really. I just wanted to kind of explain to you what we're doing. And I thought I would just get some diamond painting done while I did it. Because, I haven't had a ton of time, like I said, lately. But I did get all caught up last week on my orders on Friday. And so I was able to diamond paint on Friday and Saturday and a little bit on Sunday. And then I didn't get really a ton of time today yet, just this little bit. But that's okay, because I'll take it. I'll take even 15 minutes. It is an improvement over the last few weeks, not really having time at all to do anything. So anyway, so I'm going to be doing 7 days or 7 videos in 7 days. They will be some of my normal videos, like on Wednesday, I mean. It will be my WIP It Wednesday. Thursday, I'll still have thoughts with me. And Friday, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. It might just be a little bit of a surprise. I should have an unboxing for you, though, one of the days, because I did get one of the new Diamond Art Club. Actually, I might have got 2. I don't remember. I think I did get 2, actually, because I had my rewards, and so I had 50 off, which I love. I always like try to save it all the way till I get to 50, because then it feels like, you know, it just feels like so much more off of it, rather than like I used to do it like when I got 25 off, and then I'm like, nah, I'm gonna hold out now. So anyways, I have an unboxing that I'll have. I could have another unboxing depending on China. There are some of the orders that were on hold are starting to ship out. So if you put an order in through like AliExpress or something and it was on a hold because of the coronavirus, some of them are starting to ship. So if you would like to know if yours is shipped or not, you can go and see if there's a tracking number for you yet. Because I noticed, my friend kind of pointed it out to me, and I went and checked, and I had like 4 orders that had been on hold, that had shipped. So that's, you know, not only probably good news for us for getting our stuff, but for those companies that I'm sure have lost a lot of money because of this, and for the, you know, the virus itself. Like if they're starting to allow people to work again, hopefully that means that it's getting somewhat under control. Granted, I haven't really watched much of the news about it because I have a kid that's with me most of the time that gets kind of freaked out about that. So, which is Maddie. And so I tend to just, you know, I learn what I need to, and whatever I don't need to, it's just not important to, yeah. It's not important enough at this point for me to know all about it, beyond what I already know, for her sake and for mine. So anyways, but yeah, so that's good news though. I have some stuff that I've been waiting on, and I've been getting messages every day about, because I've had a hold on some of my things, like my wax and some of my other stuff. So anyways, I'm hoping, because my wax was one of the ones that has shipped, so I'm hoping that should be here within the week. I would imagine anyways, but I mean, I can't say for sure because it just depends on how long it's going to take to get through customs and all that good stuff. But hopefully I'll have it back up in the week, because I know y'all have been bugging me about that. And so yeah, I'm excited, because as much as I love this product that I'm using right now, the Not Your Mama's Bed, if I run out of this or whatever, I definitely want my white wax. Like, I love my white wax. It works so well, so much better than the other wax. So, yeah, hopefully, I'm gonna pause this for just a second because I need to check something really quick. Okay, guys. So, I just had to check something because I was like, oh my gosh, has my head been in the shot the entire time? And it hasn't, so I'm good. Sometimes I forget and that my camera's right there, and I'll literally just like have my head there, and I'm like, crud. Anyways, but it wasn't. Anyways. So, yeah, hopefully I will have my wax and the multi-placers and some of the other stuff that I have ordered from China for the shop. So, yeah, anyways, I did, however, this has nothing to do, well, let me show you actually, though, what I did get today. Let me see if I can find it here. I just had it. They won't be in the shop yet. And I gotta figure out who actually requested them. So if it was you, please message me so that I know, because I don't remember. I have a list somewhere and I need to find it, but I had a couple of people ask about finding a husky, and so I got a little husky. How adorable is that little guy? So I've got the husky, and then I've got 2 little chihuahuas. And I will be getting more of these because like I said before, I only order a few in the beginning because I want to make sure that like it's something that it looks good and then it'll work well. And so I think they're going to work wonderfully. So I've got the little tan chihuahua and the little black and white chihuahua and then a husky. And so if that was you that requested one of those, please let me know. And I will be getting more. Yeah, shortly. I always check. I never buy more than like 2 in the beginning unless I've had it in my hands before and been able to actually see the product. Because you just never know if you're buying online, like what it's going to look like, if it's going to be super cheap, if it's going to work because of the backing and all that good stuff. So, but those seem like they're going to work wonderfully. So I'm very excited about that because I think they're adorable. Of course, anything dog related, I'm there for. So, but yeah, so I got those in the mail today, and I also got the bags that everybody has been going gaga over. Which is funny. I wasn't even sure if people were gonna like buy those bags. Like I was like, I don't know. You know, people like other storage systems quite a bit, so I'm not sure how many people would be interested in buying the bags. But it seems like every time I get them, they are sold out within the day. So y'all do like those bags. So anyways, so I have more coming, but I had ordered these. And so they're not the same size. It'll say that on the listing. These ones are let me look here. These ones are 7 by 4.5 ish, almost 5. So that's what this size is now. And I'll grab one of the other ones and I'll show you comparative to. So here is the comparison of the 2 bag sizes. So there's the ones that I've had, and this is the size I just got. I do have a few of these left, but I'll have to count to see how many before I relist those ones. But these ones will be up in the shop by tomorrow. And even though they are, you know, noticeably smaller, they're still like, I mean, let's see here. They're the same exact thing, so they open, you know, the same. And let's just look. Okay, so this is the Harbor Freight container, and it is like 3/4 of the way full of drills. So I'm just gonna like pour some in and hopefully not spill them everywhere. Oh, gracious. Okay, hold on. I don't want to spill. I don't want to spill. I'll do it over here. Okay, so I put some in this baggie, and like I said, this thing was Harbor Freight. It was 3/4 of the way full, y'all. So I got a tiny bit left in there, like hardly any, and they fit in here nicely. So I think that even though, like I said, they're noticeably smaller than the other size, I still think they're going to be really good, especially for maybe like the ones that you don't have as many of. Like, you know, there's colors that you have that are like, have way more, like, you know, if it's a Diamond Art Club, you could have like 8 colors of black. But there's also ones that just like are tiny little bits. So these bags will work really, really well for that, I think, too. Anyways, and I have another size, and I don't remember the other size that's coming, but the large ones are the ones I've had prior to this. So, and I do have more of those coming as well. They're just taking sweet time, you know, because of that virus over there, which is devastating. But yeah, I did watch a tiny bit of something today, and there's like a cruise ship with like, I don't even remember, thousands of people on board, and they're all quarantined because of it. And I kind of wonder like how they're handling that. Like, is it like, you know, oh, you go on a cruise and you get to like just basically keep having the cruise fun, like everything on the ship that would have been there, is it still there? And if you're not sick, can you do it? Like, you know what I mean? Like, Are you able to go to the pool and to the gym and to the sauna and dancing and getting food and like all that stuff, you know? It's like an extended vacation kind of a thing, except for the fact that yes, there was an outbreak of it, so there are a lot of people that are sick. If you're not, can you just continue to enjoy your cruise or what? I don't know. Anyways, I would hate that though, because that's being quarantined, that's like trapped, and that's like claustrophobic for me. No, I just no thanks. I wouldn't even want to go on a ship, I don't think, because I'd be trapped on the ship. That's the reason I don't like planes, is because there's no, you can't just open the door and be like, I'm out. Like, no, that you're stuck there, and that freaks me the heck out. Yeah, everybody's like, oh, are you afraid the plane's gonna crash? No, not really, no. That's not, no, I'm not worried about that. Well, why don't you like planes? Because I'm stuck on the plane, that's why. The same reason I don't like elevators. Like, am I afraid an elevator is going to drop to the ground and kill me? Not really, no. This doesn't happen very often. So, no, I'm more afraid that the elevator is going to get stuck and then I'm just going to be, you know, in there. But I'll do them sometimes, like elevators, if it's necessary. And I just have to keep thinking, like, you know, even if I get stuck, I'm not going to die. Even if I get stuck, it's not like I'm going to run out of oxygen. Like, you know, I'll be fine. And yeah, but it doesn't matter. Visualization helps big time. However, I don't practice it enough to help enough. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if I practice it more, I know it would help me a lot more, because it's one of those things that it's like a muscle. The more you do it, the better, you know, you're going to be, the better it's going to work, like meditation. But I just don't do it enough, which I probably should, because, you know, it really would help my anxiety in a lot of situations that I'm in. There's a lot of situations that I have to keep reminding myself, like, I've been in this situation before, it hasn't killed me then, so I'll be okay. You know, I've gone through a lot of therapy over my life for different things and learned a lot of coping mechanisms, which help me like tremendously, but at the same time, I really need to practice them more. So that way, when I do need them, they're there, and it's, you know, just like riding a bike. Like, I don't have to try, because I already have done the work to figure out how to maintain and stuff like that. But anyways, that's on me, because that's something that I need to take responsibility for and do. Nobody's gonna do it for me. So, yeah, I think I might maybe try and set some goals this year to really practice, you know, visualization and all that stuff for things that do scare me, because it's very real and it does help. So, anyways, enough of all that stuff, though. I am absolutely loving this painting, you guys. Seriously, I'm so glad that I decided to kit it up and work on it, because I have just been thoroughly enjoying it, like very much so. It is super, like, it's easy. It's just like, yeah, I've gotten quite a bit done already. There's a lot of color blocking. However, I mean, there is some confetti, but it's very, you know, respectful. There's not a lot of it, so I'm not, yeah, it's not like I'm changing my colors constantly or anything like that. I accidentally mixed these and got some colors mixed into them, so instead of like wasting time trying to get it all out, I'm just gonna like go in and use those, because to me that's just an easier way to do things. Unless they're like so close to the same color that it's like legitimately impossible to tell when you're picking them up, and unless you like closely look at them, which that bugs the crap out of me. Like, I've mixed up 310s and 939s before, or 939s and 823s. Like, it is so hard to tell those ones apart because they are so close. But there is a difference, and when you put them on the canvas, like if you put the wrong one down, there is a difference, and you can tell. And so, yeah, but if I spill ones that are not, that are really obvious, sometimes I'll just leave them, and then I'll just go through and use them as I need to, because it's easier than wasting my time trying to just, like, sort them all out, you know? But yeah, so the colors in this painting are beautiful. I love the colors. I have to say though, like, I'm super excited to get to her dress. Like, more excited than you know. I am definitely going to do some customizing of the dress because it is just absolutely breathtaking. And I think it can be even more so by adding like the sparkler or the crystal drills that I have, some extras from other canvases. And so I am definitely going to be adding some crystals to the dress because they absolutely need it, because it'll be gorgeous. And I might go back and like add some of the crystals through into some of the snow. I don't know. I haven't decided on that part yet, but I have decided I'm for sure going to be putting them in the dress. So I love this color. It's like a seafoam green. Not the one I'm putting down right now, because that's the one that I accidentally mixed up. But the other one's the seafoam green. I need to get my drink. I will be back in just 1 second. Okay, so yeah, my mouth was getting really dry. Thought I had my drink because I had just filled up my water cup, but I apparently had not brought it over here, so I had to go grab it. But yeah, this color I love. I don't know why I love working with this color a lot. Obviously, you guys know, I've said it 1,000 times, like, my favorite is the 3846, like, those ones, those blues. Oh my gosh, they're so pretty. So pretty. But I really like this color, too. It's just like a seafoam bluish color. And it's really, really gorgeous. Gorgeous, I say, gorgeous. So, I'm going to wrap it up here, but what I want to say again, guys, is make sure you go and check out this list I am going to put up, because I think that to do, 7 videos in a row is definitely a challenge for most of us, especially if you are brand new. And Beth Minton, she is brand new. She decided she was going to start one, and so I very much commend her for starting one and doing a 7 in a row, because I know when I first started, I might have been a little overwhelmed at that because I was nervous every time I got in front of the camera, which was a new feeling for me because I don't get nervous very easily in social kind of settings, or if I'm like having to talk to people, like I don't really get nervous. But as soon as that camera turned on, I was like, at first, it took me a couple weeks to kind of just relax and realize, like, hey, it's not a big deal, and if I do mess up, I'm the one that edits my own videos, so hey. But anyways, there are quite a few, and I'm not gonna remember every single one off the top of my head, so I will put that list at the end of this video. But I do, want to thank Nana of 7 Crafts for going ahead and like running with this, because I think it's a wonderful, wonderful idea, and it does just help kind of, light a fire under our butts to get some good content out. And that was the whole goal of Mrs. Coffee's 1 hour whip and chat challenge that I did, was to get content out, to get, because so many channels are doing just like live streaming, and they're not doing any actual videos. And well, that's fine and dandy. If that's what you want, that's fine. But I know that I don't personally go back and watch everybody's lives. There's too many of them to watch, and usually lives are long videos, so I don't have the time to go back and watch everybody's lives. but I will go back and watch people's videos because I can do it at my leisure. And I don't feel like I'm kind of missing out on the conversation, because being in a live is one thing and rewatching a live is another. And I just don't enjoy rewatching the lives near as much as I do of being in the lives, if that makes sense. And so, getting some like good content so that you can get your hours, because most of you guys, want to get to that 1,000 subscribers so you can be monetized. But the thing is you gotta have your watch time. If you don't have your watch time, 1,000 subscribers doesn't mean nothing. It's just a number. And so you gotta have that watch time. And so that was kind of, I think, her goal was to get people to get some good content out there so that people are drawn to their channel and watch them. And Jeremy was talking about how after he started doing WIP chats, his channel started to grow, and he really noticed a big difference when he did that. So I think that's awesome. I know I talk about getting a WIP chat up for you guys every week, and it just doesn't happen. And so I'm really going to work hard at that, though, because I think it's important. It is my most requested video, is the WIP chats. For whatever reason, y'all like listening to me talk. So, I have that is definitely one of my most requested videos. And so I'm going to work hard on getting that down. And if y'all see me slacking, feel free to message me and say, hey, where's your WIP chat this week? I didn't see one. And then I'll be like, oh, snap, I better do that. Because I totally use the word snap all the time in my normal life. Totally. But anyways, so with that being said, guys, I do appreciate you coming and watching my videos. If you are new here, welcome. And I would love to have you subscribe. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up so that I know how many people enjoyed it versus people that didn't. If you didn't enjoy it, that's okay. You are entitled to your own opinion, and it will not affect me any. So, with that being said, though, guys, as always, you are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think, and you are loved more than you know. So with that, keep on shining, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Thank you for watching, and if you haven't already and would like to subscribe, don't forget to hit that subscribe button below and the bell icon to be notified when I put up a new video.